Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap on this Thursday night. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Stan Musial leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Just about set to go. And today's starter, Bob Gibson. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
All right, ready to go here. And digging in for San Francisco, Monty Irvin. The line to kick the pitch. Outside. And we're underway. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the second baseman,
Thairo Estrada to the plate.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Late with the swing there. To say Bob Gibson's season in 1968 was outstanding is an understatement. His ERA that year was 1.12. That's so dominant it doesn't even seem possible. Swings through that one.
Gibson won the Triple Crown that year in the National League. He was just absolutely untouchable. Hitters had a hard time sleeping the night before his starts.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Squeezes it. Here's the Giants lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Next offering upstairs. Depending on who you ask, Gibson either gets the blame or the credit for Major League Baseball lowering the mound after that 1968 season. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball.
Man at first, 1 away. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. That's inside, and that's ball 1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Check on the runner. Irvin gets back easily. Two outs. Now 1-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And a 1-1. And another ball. The pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner. At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires.
Full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Orlando Cepeda on deck for San Francisco. Payoff pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. So the Giants leave one. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And towing the slab, Juan Marichal. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Bottom of the first. Now one for St. Louis. Ozzie Smith.
Not shortstop.
You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond. And this guy is at the top of the list. The wind of the pitch. That one's in there. 1-1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Bailey gathers, throws to first, got him. One away on the strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Now here is Lou Brock. And there's a foul ball. One out, base is empty. Foul ball. The 0-2. And ball 1. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Tony Stone at the plate now. That's ball 1. Two outs, base is empty. And that one a little below the knees. And now 2-0. And a good eye there. Mark McGuire in the St. Louis on deck circle. Swing and a miss as they green light her.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a grab off the middle. That's a base hit. So she gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really nice job staying up the middle with her approach. She didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get her into motion.
Base knock right field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Waste no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now the first baseman, Stan Musial. That one missed. Stone over at second. McGuire on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Two on, 2 outs. And that's outside. It's 2 and 2.
Boy, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back now at Rickwood Field. Second inning set to go. And now here's the veteran DH, Orlando Cepeda. Gibson back to work. That's to third. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Throw is offline, and he's got a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
A real guy.
So digging in, Rich Aurelia.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
On the ground to the left. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And the Giants score first. It's 1-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. That's a slider for a strike.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to stay ready up there.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
And the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
1 run across in the frame so far here in the top of the second. Ball 1 there. And here it comes. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one is lifted in the air. Rock gets under it. And it's caught for the out.
Batting up, the catcher, number 14, Patrick Bailey.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. Bailey, in his second season, hitting ninth in today's lineup. A former first-round pick in 2020. Gibson checks over to first, and he's back. Two outs. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And the right-hander deals. And that one almost hit him. And the righty deals. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And he deals. That one fouled off. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Here's a 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike three.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Right hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
One down, base is empty. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Out towards left center. And that'll get down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Rube Foster with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but It's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Man at first with one gone. Here's Nolan Arenado. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. That one catches the corner for a strike. Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. Foster leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And he chases that one. That's the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Giants 1 and the Cardinals nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Monty Irvin. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. There, now the 0-1. Line drive.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Estrada in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Just missed. Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back to Rickwood Field. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ozzie Smith. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boone. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lou Brock. That catches the corner. And we're looking at one of the greatest base stealers of all time standing at the plate, the incomparable Lou Brock. Pitch misses. 1-1. Until Ricky Henderson came along, Brock was the king of the stolen base. His record stood for a long time. The 1-1 is fouled off.
When I think about Brock, I always think about the Cubs trading him to St. Louis when he was just 24 years old. Got a feeling they regretted that one just a little bit.
Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Nevada, number 29.
Tony Stone digging in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right down the chute. It's 0-1. The Cards trailing by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Big swing and a miss.
More and more hitters are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on her approach.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-2. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, she stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Willie McCovey. Gibson back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And up next for the Giants, Orlando Cepeda. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. High fly ball out into left center field. It falls in, and that's a hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now the shortstop, Rich Aurelia, singled and drove in a run his first time through. Right through there for a strike. Cepeda, the base runner at first with 1 out. And it's strike 2.
Play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
At the belt and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The 0-2. A little bit low.
It's a good take.
Now move to first. And he's back safely. The pitch. Hit on the ground might be 2. Just stole for 1. And that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Giants 1 and the Cardinals nothing. And we're back on a 4th. Now the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Mark McGwire. The right-hander back to work. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
He had a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's towards center. Mays on his horse. Hauls it in after a long run.
The first baseman, number 6.
Stan Musial next up for the Cardinals. His next home run will be the 500th of his career.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
He hauls it in, 2 away.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Hits low, second trip to the plate in this one. The Giants up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing, went around, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. That one's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Giants 1 and the Cardinals nothing. now at Rickwood Field. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jorge Soler. And a pitch. Foul ball there. And a pitch. That misses. And that is ball 1. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. Chapman, a former All-Star, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Next pitch is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And another ball. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. 2 outs, base is empty. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Just missed. They say he went.
1-1.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
The line to kick the pitch.
That's ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Here's the 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for St. Louis. Foster. Pitch. Back to right. Soler gets under it. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, the third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
Wouldn't chase that time. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
One of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
That one finds the corner. 2-2.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 down.
Flip that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeable, part curveball, curveball, I guess, and clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see, and that was a great one right there.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Out to short, Aurelia. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still behind by a count of 1-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Monty Irvin. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that's a little bit high. Now 1 and 2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
1 down, base is empty. Slider for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Contreras on to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Two outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Willie Mays. And they're at the knees. And it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Two outs.
2-2, yeah.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Giants 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Ozzie Smith.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That catches the outside corner. 1-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
There's the strike up high, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That's inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
The 1-2. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, the worst part on that one is he lost control against one of the fastest guys on the team. This might turn into a double.
And up for St. Louis, Lou Brock. Move to first. And he's back in there.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
There goes Ozzie. They pitch out.
No strike.
Save and Zakin with a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man at second.
1-1.
Rip to third. On to McCovey. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Tony Stone. 1 for 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
0-1 down.
1-1. 1-0.
With the tying run at second here in the bottom of the sixth. And another ball. That one is absolutely belted. Banks off the wall. Throws to second. She's in safely at second. And a run comes in to score.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, she's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but her resume speaks for itself. 1 out. Runner at second. Mark McGwire next up for the Cardinals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at second. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Here's a 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Runner edges away at second. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Inside move to second. Stone dives back in safely. And here it comes. And downstairs. Stan Musial to bat next. walked him.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
First and second, one out. Here's some real power at the plate. Stand usual.
Everyone anticipating what could be home run number 500 for his career.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. And fouled off. The pitch. Good eye right there.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one is upstairs.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Left-hand batter waits, and that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Ralph Clemmer, next up for the Cardinals. Golden opportunity right here. And that's in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
With the go-ahead run at third, you're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Foster digging in now. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And a pitch. Grounder off the pitcher. And they get the out after the ricochet. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Cards on the board with this double. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Willie McCovey. Gibson back to work.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
And the righty deals.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate. Fought off foul.
One down, base is empty.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Very high with that one. And the count is 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He's now struck out 8 in a row. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
A real deal. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Here comes a pitch. That
One ball,
way
2
inside.
strikes.
Got him. And that's 9 in a row. Giants go down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the 7th. Now up for St. Louis. Nolan Arenado.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches in this game.
There's a strike. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Luke Jackson appears to be getting loose. Rogers warming up as well. And the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Fights it off. You'll see another. And he deals.
One
And
ball,
that skips
2
into there.
strikes.
One and 2 here. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. The wind to the pitch. That's a laser. Base hit. The leadoff single and the go-ahead run is aboard.
The catcher, number 30.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. This one in the air. Chapman moving under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate.
The
Had
batter,
pretty good
number
timing
1.
on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So the batting order turns over. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Ozzie Smith.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the
0-1
mound.
the count.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited. It was out in front. I'll tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
At the plate, Lou Brock. And the slider catches the zone. Two outs. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Cards leave one. Still tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Andrew Kittredge.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Andrew Kittredge.
And digging in for San Francisco, Jorge Soler, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And the pitch. And that's down and away. Action in the pen down there. JoJo Romero, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The 1-1. That one missing inside. Right-handed reliever. Got him swinging.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile on. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Now it's Matt Chapman. He's been a great free agent sign. Ball one, no strikes. All tied up, and we're in the top of the eighth. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Counts to third. The dive. Nice stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
I know they call Ozzie Smith the wizard, but Nolan Arenado, he's a wizard over there at the hot corner. Seems like we see him make plays like this on a daily basis.
And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Righty to the plate. Way out front for strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Two down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So up next, Monty Irvin, 1 for 3. He delivers outside. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And a pitch. That one 95 to finish him off. One left for San Francisco. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Luke Jackson. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Tony Stone now at the plate.
Picked up an RBI in her last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far. She's a big, strong hitter who can untie this game with one swing.
The line of the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Righty delivers. And that one fouled off. Ball to strike. That's down and in.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with her at bats, and the biggest one she's had so far. She doesn't look anxious at all.
In the air to left center. Irvin settles under it. Makes the grab, one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
McGuire in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground to first, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
Right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And up next for St. Louis, Stan Musial. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Brian Wilson, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. 2 outs. That misses off the outside edge. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. In there at the knees for a strike. Pitch in the dirt, and the count's full. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Kiner at the plate and takes high there.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The 1-0. that's out of play. Breaking ball inside, and it's 2-1. At the belt and fires. Line drive, that's a base hit. Around second is Musial. Heading for the plate. The relay. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. One hit, one left. Ninth inning coming up. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. And the right-hander back to work. In the air, left side. Makes the grab, one down.
The center fielder, number 24.
Willie Mays, the next Giant to hit. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Moved into the bullpen for the Cardinals, Jojo Romero. The lefty looks to be getting himself ready. Thompson also getting ready. Ground ball, Musial. And he handles it himself for the out.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So 2 down now, and here is Willie McCovey. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. In time.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
We head to the bottom of the ninth. And now Rube Foster. The right-hander back to work. That clips the corner. Activity in the bullpen. Camilo Doval getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Came after with the fastball 1-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Arenado. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2. A wide to kick the pitch. And now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Out to short, Aurelia. Zips it across, and they get Arenado for the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Wilson Contreras next up for the Cardinals. This one high in the air to left center. Irvin in position. Makes the grab. And that is that. So they go quietly there. 10th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. Back now, we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, JoJo Romero.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball on the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Go-ahead run on base. And now it's the Giants DH, Orlando Cepeda. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The pitch. That one misses. 1-0.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That one missed. Swing and a miss. That's his strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Rich Aurelia, the next Giant to hit. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Kicks and deals.
Ball.
Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Number 62 getting ready to go. Thompson, the left-hander, also throwing. Man at second. That one the other way. He pulls into second as a run scores.
Big RBI for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
One down. And up next for the Giants, Jorge Soler. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. The other way. And foul ball. One out and a runner at second. And here in extra innings. Next offering is down low. And another ball.
1 strike.
The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch.
Okay.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Here's Matt Chapman. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. So RBI spot. But Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Wouldn't chase that time. Runner at second, 2 down here in extra innings. Chapman gets a piece there. On the ground, right side. Musial steps on the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Giants get a run on the RBI double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Camilo Doval.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he...
So the lineup flips over. Now up for St. Louis, Ozzie Smith. And with the game going to extras, he's still got a chance to keep his hitting streak going. And here it comes.
At the ball.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Top of the zone for a strike. And a count 1-1.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
He's safe on with a bunt single. That's a gift from above. Hitless through the entire game, gets the benefit of extra innings, and the hitting streak lives on.
You know, Boogs, sometimes that's just what it takes. I mean, you're going to need some luck at some point when you've got a streak going like he has. And whether it's an extra at-bat or an infield hit, bloop, whatever, you're going to need a break or two along the way.
Ball one.
Brock up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
The 1-0. On the ground right side. Into the outfield base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. It's 2-2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
First and second. No outs. And up next for St. Louis, Tony Stone. This hitter with light tower power. Oh, and he hit her.
Well, things starting to unravel out there on the mound. He's giving up a few hits. Now he's hitting guys. He's got to find a way to compose himself. His hit could be out there much longer. Strikeout, you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Heartbreaker into the outfield for him. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Cardinals walk it off in extra innings. A 3-2 final score in this one. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Giants, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.